All right, hello. Welcome to Big Wi-Fi Company. Thanks for checking us out. Today we are tying a little damsel nymph. It is killer this time of year in lakes. It's late springtime, it's June, we're getting on summer. And up basically through the rest of the summer, I like fishing this pattern quite a bit. It catches just about everything. It's easy to tie. It's really effective. To get started, this is just a streamer hook. It's probably a Daiichi 2220, maybe a size 6. Looking at a couple other little dragonfly nymphs, it's a little smaller than those. Um, and this works well for dragonflies too. They tend to hatch at the same place and time. So, just going to get started wrapping back, cut my thread, creating your nice even layer, and just making it so your material is not going to slide on a bare hook later, given the opportunity. Now, what I'm doing with this material here is when you flip it around, you can see all these loose feathers here and these little pieces of feather that, most of the time don't ever get used. Now, I like using them for the tail here. So I'm just going to rip a few of these guys off. And I already got another one here. Make sure that the ends are all about the same length here. And I am going to make myself a tail. I just wrapped it a few times just to get it seated. I'm going to cut that short. And then work that a little bit. I lost a little bit of the material. It'll still work just fine though. Kind of a problem with that material. It tends to pull out like that when given the chance. It'll still work just fine though. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap some wire in. You need some wire. This isn't gonna be the take for me. That's all right. I was just trying to tie the wire in right on the top. This wire is not very thick, but a lot of them can misshape the body if you overuse them. Now, when you're just using this as a body, that's all we're going to do. It doesn't matter really which part of the tail you use, because there's one side that is nice and pretty and well tapered, and there's another side that doesn't look as good. And if I had used up all these, I would just turn around and use the other one. Since it's a new feather, I'm going to use the longer stuff. Take about half-inch long section. Come out about like that. Now let's clip the ends. Start at the top. Wrap it in just so you're not creating more bulk on your rear end here. And wrap it forward. Now all I did was make a pheasant tail body. That's all I did there. Super easy. Now I wrap the wire the opposite way, just because when the fish starts breaking the little pieces of pheasant tail, you'll get less broken pieces splaying that way. But if you wrap your wire going up the same way that the pheasant goes, that's fine too. And if I catch more than a couple fish on a fly, I think I got my money out of it. So I'm gonna take some dubbing. You want to wax it up, that's fine. We're not using a lot here. Just creating a little head. And then we're going to select one of these feathers. This one's way too long. If I put it on there, it's going to stick back quite a bit too far. We don't want it going all the way to the tail. We just want it going about halfway back. One like this in the front, that's probably going to be too short. So they get longer as you go up. So I'm going about, go halfway up or so. And this one looks about right. We'll find out. It's been a while since I've tied this. But you want to pick out, there's a little bit of this under fur or extra fuzzy stuff. You don't need any of that. 2, 3. Cut it. If you got hackle pliers, this is where they come in handy. I have them. I don't have them here though. There's about 2 wraps. Take that little end piece, cut it off, and make sure you get everything covered up with your head there. And this pattern, guarantee to catch fish. Yeah, I just like to whip finish 3-4 times. Just in case I forget to put head cement on this later, which I probably will. So, great little pattern. Summertime, late springtime, really easy, really effective. Hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for choosing Big Wi-Fi Company.